Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, while Ed Miliband bangs on uselessly about net zero and save the world and bacon sandwiches, him and his team have spent £100,000 on flights going to such diverse places as India, China, Germany, Poland, Brazil, the USA, Austria, France, Norway, Azerbaijan, and Denmark, all paid for by the taxpayer. Ed Miliband gets about a bit, doesn't he? And yet, strangely, he's got enough miles to go around the world 4 times, and what's he got to show for it? Well, a huge carbon footprint. The irony that a man who's attempting to save the planet is doing his utmost to destroy it with his carbon footprint. Now, it's absolutely hypocritical of him to sit there, take all these flights, and then tell us we have to turn things off. How about GFY, Miliband? You're putting the bills up, you're making life miserable, you're forcing people to basically destroy the economy through, we're going to ban boilers. He's back on the boiler ban thing, by the way. That's going to be great, isn't it? The worst of all of these plans, though, is the ones it harms the most are those at the bottom of society, the poorest, the neediest. They're the ones that will suffer. But it doesn't matter to him, does it? He's very rich, and likely, I'm afraid, to get richer. Now, he upped the contract period, and that is to say that when a government signs a contract with, say, a wind farm, it used to be 15 years. He's upped it to 20 years. Nobody knows why. And yet he's about to go into a room and sign a whole load of contracts for these 20-year contracts with these providers. I hope somebody's looking very deeply into what sort of rewards he's expecting to get from these companies. I can't say for sure, but it does strike me as being very corrupt. I've got a feeling, and it is only a feeling, and it will need to be checked out, that he's deeply financially involved. He owns shares, or he owns shares via a proxy, or some such, or his best pal is running this. And his best pal isn't wanting a 15-year contract. He's wanting a 20-year contract. And given Miliband's age, that should see him out to the rest of his days with his big fat income as a director when he leaves politics, etc. If Reform have got any sense, if they do get in next time, they say all contracts are null and void because they were signed illegally by a man with vested interests. Apparently, allegedly, who knows? It's their get out of jail free card. And of course, then you tell all these industries, right, there's no more green subsidy on the electricity bills. We're reducing that, bam, bam, bam. And if you want to sell electricity, you sell it at cost plus 10%. Make your profit margin up. He said, if you can't do that, then pack up and go. And we stop the money leaking out of this country into foreign countries. But of course, Miliband doesn't care. He's only looking at his own bank balance, I think. And as long as he's rich, screw us. Now, I'm sure he's got time to do a quick trip somewhere before lunch. Thanks a lot. Bye.